Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am here for probably my 20th plus product empties video. I have some goodies for you. If you've never been here before, thanks so much for being here. I did a video prior to this one explaining my absence and life updates and etc. And so I'm not going to bore you all with that in this video because you're just going to have to subscribe and stay tuned for when I post that video. This one might very well come up before that one. But I am so glad you're here. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. There are a lot of things here. There's no way I'm going to get through the entire video with all of these products. So this is probably going to have to be a 2 or 3 part video. So I'm going to let you know what I think of these. I'm going to try to keep my descriptions and reviews briefly. You know I love talking about my products, but I'm going to try really hard to try to keep this brief because there's so many. And if I'm talking fast, I just need to wrap this up. Okay, here we go. Look. It is runneth over, okay? So I'm just gonna pull in, tell you what I think, and keep going, okay? All right, so the first product I have is the Product Junkies Natural Pumpkin Caramel Ayurvedic Primer Sweet Drip Pre-Poo. Look at this huge thing. It comes in a 12 ounce, y'all, I think this is 16 ounces of product. It says 12 on the container, but I could swear this is like 16 ounce products. I've got some things that are this size that I know are 16. I believe this is 16 ounces. Nevertheless, this was, I had been waiting for Denise to come out with her pre-poo. This one was really, really good. It came out about the fall, so the pumpkin caramel scent was there. It is, has cucumber hydrosol as its first ingredient, marshmallow root, burdock root, fenugreek, ashwagandha, turmeric, all those amazing, slippery, nice ingredients, and really like this. Really like it. Is probably in my top 5 pre-poos. I don't think this is a permanent item. I think it's going to come out different parts of the year, or either maybe another fragrance. I'm not sure, but if you don't already know, Product Junkies Naturals is closed because they are revamping, rebranding, and so they've got a lot going on. But really like this. This one I can always depend on to get me through a bad hair day. And speaking of Too Easy Pre-Poo, this is the Pre-Shampoo Treatment by Kai Blends. Same thing. Very slippery. This has water infused with Irish moss. It has aloe vera juice, mango seed butter, bihydramonium methosulfate, glycerin. It has coconut oil. It has kaolin clay, cinnamon oil, and it has a few Ayurvedic ingredients in here as well. This is one of the first products I tried by Kai Blends and used it to try some other things that I really enjoyed. So I've got a couple of these. I like this a lot. Very slippery. But what I did notice is that after a while, you guys know how many products I got, so they can sit a while. This one started to separate. So the water separated from the other liquids, and I end up having to take a plastic spoon and kind of stir it all up before I used it, but it still smelled great. It just, something there just caused it to separate a lot faster than what I'm used to. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. It was that good. Kai Blends. Be sure to check them out. Kai Blends. I just saw she just added some skincare stuff to her line too. Thrilled about that. Okay, here is Honey and Hibiscus Moisture Mask by Negasponda. This is another one of the, I haven't bought any products in 2022, you guys. None. The only products I bought for Black Friday was this brand and one other one, but I got several things from her. Really loving these products. Oh my gosh, if you haven't tried Negasponda, be sure to check them out. This was a moisture mask. I used it all at one time. My hair was so dry, but it is says it discourages split ends, thickens hair, moisturizes dry and brittle hair, encourages hair growth by stimulating circulation. It has water, glycerin, honey, cetyl alcohol, bihydramonium chloride, shea butter, oatmeal extract, rosemary oil, silk protein, broccoli seed oil, rice bran oil. Very good. Just very good. I'm finding everything I buy from her is super duper moisturizing, and I'm having super good luck. Everything I've used, I've loved. So check out the honey and hibiscus products from her. Here is a conditioner. This is a conditioner from the brand Magnolia hairline. Look at this bottle. So sleek. I love the pump. I love the bottle itself. I don't know if these still come in this or not. This is probably about 2 years old as well. It's called Shea Butter Hydrate Me Conditioner. Super duper hydrating, and did such a marvelous job in helping me to condition my hair. Used it as a rinse out. Very, very good. Look at this logo. All that's probably changed by now, but very well done. And the shampoo is in a very similar bottle. I'm not done using that as well. I might repurpose this bottle. I love this so much. So much. And of course, no product in this video will be without a Soap and Glory product. This is their hydrating body wash. Smoothie Star is this one. You know, they have different lines that smell a different sort of way. One of my favorite retail brands. This is one of those that I will buy over the store. Generally, all of my products are I order online. They're natural. This is the one I continue to buy. It has a few ingredients that I wish it didn't have in it, but nothing bad. You know what I mean? It really does have some natural stuff in it that I can pronounce and I'm comfortable with. It is almond and vanilla scented. It is a nice 16.9 fluid ounces. It takes forever to get through it because you only need a little bit. It's so concentrated. It feels so smooth and so good on the skin. It's just like this luxury shower item. Really like it. I always pick it up in Target or Walgreens sometimes, even if they're having like a BOGO, a buy two get one free, buy two get one free. Yeah, I always stock up on those, and they're always coming out with new ones. Never met one I didn't love, so check those out. And the other retail brand that probably will always be in here that I love is Tree Hut. You guys, Tree Hut just, I can't let them go. I can't let them go. All the different scrubs and butters I have bought from so many other Black-owned natural companies that I love, I just can't divorce Tree Hut. These things are so good. This scrub was so nice. This one is vitamin C. That was that collection, and it says it's made with shea butter, vitamin C, and alpha hydroxy acid for brighter looking skin. I just love the scrub on this. It's not too coarse. It's not too fine. You feel it. You get a little blood stimulating, but it rinses so clean. And it just always is such a joy to use. Speaking of I was talking about the containers that was, I'm about to lie now. Hold on. Okay, this is the Aloe Avocado Deep Conditioning Treatment deep conditioner. And so this is the container I was talking about, was similar to what I thought Product Junkie Naturals was. If you've not heard of Natural Grow, oh my God, deep conditioner heaven. I bought 3 and they all come in this size. This is their smallest one actually. And this says 15 ounces. And so here is that jar from Product Junkie Naturals. And it is just slightly bigger than this. So this is 16 ounces of product, but this comes in 15 ounces and is so good. So good. It's so soft and creamy, and it's like a transparent, it's not thick at all, but if you have thick hair, it still just glides on so well. Love this stuff. It says water, aloe vera, avocado oil, rice bran oil, conditioning emulsifier, botanica growth complex, some vague words in there, but shea butter, honey, sea kelp, marshmallow root, silk, protein, so silky. So silky. Here's the consistency. If you can see this, I'm not going to take it out, but you can see this, like it's thick, but it's not, I shouldn't say thick. It's thick in that it's not moving around. It's definitely not goopy. It's not watery, but it's not really thick and rich like a, Product Junkie Naturals product really is. But nevertheless, so good. They don't do a lot of sales. If they do one 25-30%, that's considered a good one from them. So if you want to try that, you should. Here's the Silk Milk Curl Softening Shampoo from Taliyah. I had this one forever. This stuff is so silky smooth. Like, I typically use this as a rinse-off conditioner. It's that good. It's that slippery. It has a, I don't know. It's like it's so softening and so silky. I just question, am I really getting my hair clean? I'm not sure. So I use it when I typically use like a more sulfate-free shampoo, and then I'll follow up with this. Or if I do a co-wash, I'll follow up with this. I trust it then. But it has a lot of silk ingredients that just give you that slip that is just incredible. I don't think I've ever felt a product like this. It is so unique in that way, all on its own. Never, ever, ever. So Silk Milk. And if you can imagine that, a milky shampoo, that's exactly what it is. So good. Here is Aloe Lavender Rose Butter from Twisted, what's the name of this company, y'all? Twisted Aloe. So this was a butter I bought from them a while ago. Took me a while to get through. Very simple, simply made, but great ingredients. It literally has aloe butter, shea butter, rose oil, aloe powder, black seed oil, lavender buds, and essential oils. And it actually has the little lavender buds in there on the top, and so moisturizing. I would say this is good for a warm weather type season if you have dry skin. So it's rich enough that you could use it this time of year and stay hydrated all day. But I don't get long lasting from it in cold weather. Like in cold weather, I need something that's just a little bit more butter rich, but still a very, very good product. And so, yeah, if you've tried this, let me know. I do like that. And I've been trying to try more of their products, and I'm not having the best of luck. They're very moisturizing. I just don't get a lot of long lasting moisture from it. And this hair, you guys, is anybody seeing this great hair? Honey, this hair almost looks like the twisted protective style I had in. It's got so much definition and curl. This is from, I'm so off topic, just let me ramble. It's been a while since I've talked to y'all. This is Product Junkie Naturals Honey and Hibiscus Flaxseed Buttercream. There's just nothing like it. I'm sorry. There's just nothing like those butter creams that she sells. You get hold, you get shine, you get definition. It is soft. I know for an absolute fact I won't have to do anything else to my hair the rest of the week, and it's not greasy at all. It feels amazing. But you'll see that in another video too. I review that there. Shall we keep going? So here is Obia Naturals Curl Moisture Cream. This is called Curl Moisture Cream. This is their leave-in. So this is a vegan brand. It's natural. Everything's pH balanced. I love this. Very rarely get through a leave-in. You guys don't see a lot of leave-ins on here because I've got so many. The fact that you see one means it's really good. This one is full of luxurious oils that seal in moisture and minimize frizz by smoothing and soothing the cuticles. Antioxidant-rich argan oil, burdock root, and grapeseed oil strengthens and adds shine. Lightweight, moisturizing cream will not weigh your hair down. That I can definitely attest to. Anybody could use this one. If you have hair that is not so thick, just anybody could use this. Just very good. If you have not bought anything from Obia Naturals, check them out. I do have a few stylers by them. I haven't done a video, oh gosh, probably 2 years from them, but very good brand, excellent products. Here is, I just used this yesterday, you guys, Honey's Handmade. This is the Hawaiian Aloe Sea Salt Ballast and Deep Conditioner. Remember those little 2-ounce minis they came out with? So I used this. I had 2 of these. I used 2 Manuka honey ones, and then also the coconut water. I used them all at the same time to see which one I liked better. And this was still very good, but it was the least of my favorites. Love the other 2, like loved. This is very good. I do like that it has that saddle butter in it. It has slippery elm in it. But of the 3 or 4, I would say this one, like, it still gave me so much slip. When I went to rinse it out, I couldn't even tell you that, you know, which was which. I didn't keep up with it that way, but I was mindful of each section, but I couldn't remember which conditioner was in each section. I hope that makes sense. But it goes on just a little bit. Now this could be old. This could very well be old, but it felt like it had a little, okay, it has salt in it. That's why. I was about to say it felt a little bit gritty. Makes total sense now. So it had this salt in it. It's not coarse salt. You could feel it, but not coarse at all. Rinse clean, no problem. So it just felt weird going on, but was excellent coming out. Rinsed very, very nicely. Tons of slip. Here is Oil Cream Conditioner by Matrix Biolage. Y'all, this is huge. This is like a liter thing. You talk about something, you never say it on here. 33.8 fluid ounces. Love this stuff. TJ Maxx had them on clearance one time, and I've been using Matrix Biolage conditioner anyway, and so when I saw this and saw that it had those luxurious oils in it, I was like, I'm trying this. I'm gonna try it anyway. And this one is it does have mineral oil in it, just letting you know, but glycerin, cetyl alcohol, quaternum 87. It has macadamia oil, it has caprol glycol, it has moringa oil, and there's another oil in here, but also orange peel and like some other essential oils in it as well. Love this stuff. It's like one of those that I use as a rinse out, and the longer you can let it stay in, the better the results are. Just fantastic. And this is great for our curly hair because it has that extra oil in it, but yet you get that slip that you need. Phenomenal. Here is Naughty by Nature. This is their Summertime Fine brush. I remember talking about this before, having trouble reading this because the font is so light and the color of the label is so dark. Brush, y'all, something, Brush Babe or Brush Baby Co-Wash. And so I attempted to use this yesterday for the first time. You can see it, if you can see it, it's kind of liquidy. And so I literally used it one time. I wasn't a big fan. I've used a couple things by them that I liked, but this one just, and probably had I used this by itself, it would have been fine. But I used another co-wash on one side that was so good. And I used this on one side, and when I went to rinse this out, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna use that thing, the whatever that was on this part on the whole head. So this was okay, but do check out Naughty by Nature. They are another Black-owned business that run BOGO sales every now and then, so you can catch some good sales on there. You just have to watch for ingredients that you do or do not like. Here is the Honey's Handmade Coconut Water Ultimate Hydration Mask I was saying that I also used. Love this one, hands down, no question. I remember everything about it. The fact that it's so super hydrate, this is really named very well. It has coconut water, it has coconut oil, coconut cream. It's coconut heavy, huh? It's cucumber. Here's another one I can't see all of the label is just a different color. Tamanu oil, bamboo, maca, cucumber hydrosol, cocoa butter, and emu oil. So all of those great oils. If you haven't tried the coconut water one, go get you some. That one is good. Here is Nur Creations. This is an Amla Buttercream Moisturizing Hair Pudding that I bought 2 Christmases ago. And this is an item that said from jump had to be refrigerated. It stayed in my refrigerator for a while. I did finally use it, and I was just like, I was a little disappointed. I mean, it wasn't as good as it sounded. It has water, aloe, marshmallow root, amla fruit, wheat germ oil, coconut oil, honey, conditioning emulsifier, and then the preservative. Like I should have known when it didn't have a butter in it that it might not work so well for my hair. So here's the consistency of that. Like, it literally is a pudding consistency. That's what they call it. It's been sitting sideways, so it's stuck that way. It's not super thick, not super rich at all. It's just got that, there's this clingy kind of ingredient in it, sort of like a gel that would make it kind of clump together like that. A lot of people may love it. I love the way it felt on my hair. It just did not provide any long-lasting moisture. Not enough moisture for me. Okay, Tree Hut. Here's a Shea body butter, the 24-hour intense hydrating. This is the one in coconut lime. Y'all remember when I first got caught on to Tree Hut, they used to be $5, and now, child, I look at some of them, I'm like, wow. But they're diversifying. They're into all kinds of things now. But I love that you can put this on and it absorbs into your skin. It's not greasy, but yet it keeps you moisturized, and it smooths on really, really well. I find some thick creams, you do a lot of rubbing trying to get it to emulsify and go into your skin, but not this. It's thick, but it really does melt into your skin really, really good first time around with not a whole lot of work. Twisted Aloe. This is their aloe vera gel, and it is literally like almost 100% aloe vera gel. It is fresh aloe vera gel, not typical, almost. It is 100% aloe vera gel. You know what? I might need to try this again. I used it on top of a moisturizer that was just okay. And considering like aloe is moisturizing, I expect the gel to be a little bit more moisturizing. I think it's what I used it with that wash day in hindsight. Because I love the gel just for the fact that it gives you that shine. You get a little extra hydration, and you get a little hold. So I think I'm gonna take this out and put this back over here. I'm gonna try that again with like a product that's a little bit more rich, the kind of products that my hair really, really likes. Like for instance, Product Junkie Naturals uses flaxseed gel as their base for their buttercreams. Like if this would be another great base, I would think, an aloe vera gel. But yeah, I have to just find another product to use it with. I'm not gonna mix them, but I'll use one of the products and then do the gel on top. And we'll revisit that one, okay? Here is Righteous Butter by Soap and Glory. Again, the butter goes as fast as the body washes do in my house sometimes. And even though y'all got so many butters, oh my God. I've got butters to last me till I leave this earth. Whenever that is, if that's 60 years from now, I got a butter that'll last until then. But I still love these things. The fact that I can still get through a container always shocks me. Again, it smooths on well, absorbs well, not greasy, you smell good, you feel good. If you haven't tried the Soap and Glory brand, you need to. Target is full of them, and this is kind of how you identify them. They are all in these pink based containers like this. So the label will be a little different, but they're all this color, and I love that. They really stand out in a store. Here's Nivea Vanilla and Almond Oil, normal to dry body cream. Something else I picked up on a TJ Maxx clearance at some point or the other. Finally got through it. My husband used it for the longest because I was telling him he needed something else to use besides lotion that he grew up on and just cannot let go. But and I decided to wanted him to try this because of the almond oil and because it says it gives 48-hour intense moisture. It smelled really good, very uplifting scent, and it was movable. Like if you kind of move the container around, it does move. It's not thick at all. It was just okay. It's not something I would repurchase. It's something I would put on my skin at night, and specifically that's the only time I use this, at night after a shower, because I knew it wouldn't be too greasy. I wouldn't have to worry about being oily on my sheets, and yeah, it was just enough moisture for the night. It definitely would not have lasted me all day if I had done that in the morning. So they're a great brand. Here is here is my whipped black soap, you guys, and I'm gonna show you when a product goes bad what it looks like. I got this product from a company called Mama Sonia's. I believe I did a video on them on a local company that I found here that made these amazing, amazing black soaps. It's like this paste, and you have to dig in it to get it out. But I used it on my face, I used it on my skin. It was full of oils, but it was cleansing at the same time. You could lose it on your hair, not get tangled. It wasn't stripped. Lovely. Where I went wrong, That's gross. Ugh, it's really gross. I put it in my shower, and so when I would open it, water got in there, and so now it's just all fungusy. But this is what happens when a product doesn't have a preservative in it, and I was okay. That's why I bought it. I did not want the preservative, but that's the importance of preservatives. Like, they're gonna go bad after sitting for a while. Water get in it, forget it. So, well, depending on the product, and that absolutely did not need any water. It was all butters and oils and African black soap, which I love that stuff. Just thinking about how much I loved it makes me sad. Anyway, let's see how far I've got. Oh, about maybe half done. Agave, plum extract, and sunflower seed oil. Moisture Rich Hair Mayo Deep Conditioning Treatment by Shea. Always a staple. I can always get a heck of a conditioning session out of a Shea deep conditioner. Love this just as much. Like, it is the kind of thing after I haven't washed and detangled in a while, after I'm coming out of protective style, you can use this and just the tangles just fall out when it sees it coming, honey. This is so good. It says it's a weekly treatment that restores hydration to very dry hair, penetrating the hair shaft to add elasticity and hydrate. It has water, cockadoo oil, cockadoo plum, behydroammonium methyl sulfate, cetyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol, agave nectar, sunflower, olive oil, aloe vera extract, sweet almond oil, cholesterol, and fragrance and preservatives. So good. So good. So many by them that I love, but this one it just went forever. I've had this thing for so long, so I was glad to finally get rid of it so I can open some of the other ones. Okay, honeys, it's a 3-in-1. This is the Annabelle's Perfect Blend leave-in conditioner. I use it as a leave-in. Other people use it for other things. And so it is a very, very hydrating leave-in. It is in my top 5 hydrating leave-ins. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light. It's kind of right there in the middle. Anybody could use, and it just melts in my strands remarkably. Love this stuff. All of you have probably shopped at Annabelle's at this point. I know you have. If you have not, though, the next time, get this little bear, this little 3-in-1 leave-in. So good. Okay, here is the Twisted Aloe Cocoa Deep Conditioner, and I have not finished this. I used it twice, and I liked it. I just didn't love it. It did not give me a ton of slip and softness like some of my other ones got. You know, like me gooing about the Shea. It's not like that. You can see this consistency kind of, well, actually, this is not fair. This, it's supposed to be in the refrigerator. It has not been in the refrigerator, so it has gotten a little loosey here, a lot more liquidy. So but it's still not a thick product. You still kind of have to be careful applying it because it can get messy. But it has aloe juice, coconut cream, slippery aloe powder, amla powder, avocado oil, and essential oils. So again, no preservative, and so that's why it has to be refrigerated. I just decided after I moved and had to get stuff out of the refrigerator, things that was worth putting back in there, I didn't think so about this one. Here is the Tropical Beauty Butter by Shea Naturals. Oh my God, this girl can make some butters. This one was a body butter. I got a couple of styling butters from her, and an oil, and a couple other things that I have not shown you guys. I think I talked about them before, but this moisturizing butter is with organic ingredients to nourish your skin, leaving it soft and hydrated. It has unrefined shea butter, camellia oil, chia seed oil, flaxseed oil, kukui nut, moringa, wheat germ extract, and fragrance. So nice and thick. Smells so good too. It's a butter, and it's a thick butter, but it's super soft, like buttery soft, and so it just comes out of you so well. Again, very, very hard for me to finish up a butter. But when I go through one, it's because it was good. Shea Naturals has some amazing products. So if you want to check them out, and I forget to put all these details in the description box or don't have time, because one of those will likely happen, then just let me know. If there's a particular one you're interested in, put it in the comment section, and then I'll, you know, either pronounce it again, send you to the website, or whatever it is that you're probably missing because I'm running through this so fast. Everybody knows Curls Dynasty. It's another one of those brands I love, 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 and don't talk about enough. This is their Bye Bye Breakage Miracle Overnight Treatment. And this one is from their last rollout of products. And so you apply this onto dry, dirty hair and sleep in it overnight and then wash it out. I don't put anything on dry hair. I did still mist my hair and make it nice and damp and put this in. I don't typically like putting things on dirty hair, but this, I think I got this 50% off somewhere and I just couldn't resist trying it. In hindsight, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I could have just used this on the back end and it been okay, because it still has some of the same amazing ingredients that she typically uses, but I won't buy it again simply because of that. I just don't like doing products on dirty hair and sleeping it overnight. I don't have no problem with sleeping in products overnight, but usually it's a deep conditioner and not a pre-conditioning type thing. And this was very thick. It is a smaller container. It is actually only 4 ounces. So, you know, I got all my money's worth out of that child. Looked like that one been through the dishwasher. I was not playing because this was not cheap. But I probably wouldn't buy it again. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Okay, let's keep going. Well, we're making progress, y'all. Here is Tropical Organics Blueberry Cobbler Body Souffle. It's a 4 ounce container. Tropical Organics is another Black-owned lady who makes some amazing products. This has white sugar, shea butter, soy butter, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, safflower oil, vitamin E, and it's kind of cut off, so I can't read what the other item is, but it's just like this very, yeah, like souffle type butter. It's not definitely more than like a lotion or cream, but not as thick as a butter, as a thick butter. So it's, oh my God, it smells just like blueberry. That's the other thing I love about her. Whatever that title says, it's gonna smell exactly like that. Just incredible. So do try Tropical Organics. Very, very good. Cream and tons of other great products. I think I'm halfway, you guys. So I say let's stop here. It's been over 30 minutes. Yeah, let's stop here. I've got just enough for maybe one more video, and then I'll record that one another time when you guys have gotten through all of these. This gave me a lot more space I can clear out. I hope you found some goodies, some new brands to follow and love, some new products to check out. Let me know if there's anything that caught your eye that you are curious about. If you have any questions about anything that I showed you, then let me know. If you want a specific website, or ask me about something else that the brand carries. Not that I know it all, but I'll be glad to share what I do know. So that's it, you guys. I'm gonna go, and I thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back in front of the camera talking to you guys, and I look forward to hearing back from you. You guys take care. Bye.